My life be like. My life be like.
There it is. Welcome to Fort Ticonderoga. 250 years. Right now, we're at the King's Garden. We're gonna go on a boat tour, then check out the fort. But this is the King's Garden here. We're gonna check that out now and go in there and see what it's like. And then we're gonna go down to the boat tour. It's pretty cool. Ready?
Ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, this is the garden. Eggplant.
So they actually harvest from here. This is real stuff that you can buy.
Oh, pickling cucumbers.
Iris is 6 for $2. Plants is $2 each.
They pickle the cucumbers. They make pickles.
Yeah, not bad.
Those jalapenos are chubby.
Cabbage is $3. Garlic bread, $15.
The braid.
Garlic braid, yeah. Cucumbers 25 cents each. Jalapenos
$7 for $1.
$7 for $1. Basil $2.50. Not bad. Pretty cool. It smells like a farm, boy.
Like it.
And they come out of here. I'm gonna check out more of this place. Look at the hay, the barn. This must be like a tool shed here. Nice little tool shed. That's probably where they have that thing in here at. You know, pretty cool. I'm gonna go walk around to the greenhouse and see how that is. Looks like a greenhouse in there. Looks like we can't get in there, but that's what it looks like. Nice. Probably harvest everything out of there already. And they're working on it now. We're gonna go inside this thing, see what this is about. So it was reconstructed in 1912. They redid it. But this is pretty much original. Let's go inside. You see the lady hanging out by the thing there, by the steps.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Nice little steps. Silence Edge. Xena. Wow, these are some nice plants. Little bird fountain, yeah. I'm sure this is where the boss of the fort would hang out at. The general. Pelosi's. Wherever that is. Let's check out this house over here. Oh, there's a little chill spot right here. I guess you was able to go up there before, but now you can't. Let's see inside. A little hand washing sink here. Little fireplace for when it's cold. Yeah. Let's take a walk down this way. What lady?
The other lady to see what she got planting through there.
Oh yeah, we'll walk back. Pretty cool water fountain. It happened on this site, y'all. The boat's down there. Check out this cool house. Pretty cool. But we're gonna go down and see the boats now and check it out. There we go. Next trip, 1 o'clock. That's us. Going down. Good old Lake George right here. On the lake. Beautiful. It's an old boat right here.
Right over near the bass boat, right over there. Welcome aboard. Watch your
Thank
step.
you. Get me on.
If you sit, please, on the front 4 rows.
Okay, thank you.
What do you want to sit?
Let's sit on this side.
This one? Guys, if you look over
This one?
here's
Sit on this
the
side. Or you want to sit on the front?
Yeah, I want to see.
Let's sit in the front. So we are on the boats. Pretty cool.
Now today I've seen a fair amount of osprey. I pointed some out when the first group got on. But they've been pretty active. There's one in a tree over there that you can see the white chest on him.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
They have a very piercing squawk that you'll be able to tell them. I haven't seen a bald eagle yet today, though we have a fair amount of bald eagles and 2 adolescent bald eagles. Now, as you are walking, it's about as close as we're going to get to it today. We're going to go a little bit farther straight ahead to get a better view of it as well. But this is the back of the fort. You're not defending from this side at all, unlike the artillery that's on display might tell you or make you think so. You're not defending from this direction at all, because right below that wall in the 18th century is going to be a series of storehouses and warehouses to help maintain this fortification. They have a place to do that, and all the buildings are located between the fort and the water line. And where that big dead tree is, there's only one. Right center of the fort, halfway down, that's going to be where the blacksmith forge was located, as well as the remnants of that structure, which are still standing today. There's mainly 1.5 walls left. You don't want that in front of your fort. That's a bad idea. And also, the 18th century, and even today, if you can see something, you can probably shoot it. And you can see a lot from this perspective. But the fort's designed to defend from the west, but primarily a little bit from the northwest, a tiny bit from the north. Anything to the east and southwest or southeast is the back of this fortification. It's not defensible from these perspectives because you can see a massive wall that you can shoot easily. But going into the fort's construction during the 18th century, the fort is not made out of stone. The walls of the barracks, 2 of them are stone. There is a 3rd barrack building that you wouldn't see from this perspective that would be behind on the opposite side, the long barracks that you can see from here that was wooden, a 2-story wooden structure, then open bottom story to, hold things that might rot in rainfall and over time. You put it on the right-hand side, the magazine du Bois. Well, that's your French powder magazine. You can barely see the top of it. There was a lot of talking down here. way we're going to go, we can only see one at a time. And now it's at the bottom of the screen, and now it's about that. But you can tell the decade of them is based on how wide and how long they are. The earlier ones, the canal is skinnier, so it's skinnier. And as the canal gets wider, the boat also gets wider. Amazing how that works. And also the height. Bridges get either bigger or smaller.
Back at the dock.
You want to go down in the barrel?
Alright, so we made it off the boat here. And we made it to a boatyard here where they make boats. This is pretty cool. Look at all the keels. Wow.
I think they're not done. There was people standing here before.
This is active too.
There may be break time or something. But there was two ladies here earlier when we were walking through the garden.
Wow, this is huge.
Having a fire over there.
All you gotta do is plank it. Instead of plank it with wood. Not too bad. That's probably like the same one that they have over there by the dock. Wow. Alright, so we have made it to Fort Ticonderoga. And this is our first look at it as we get into it. But check out the cannons and the alligator pit that would have been here.
Oh, really?
No, but you know, only in cartoons there's alligators in it. This is where we are here. We just came from the boats here, and now we're here. Let's walk around. Look at the view. We just came from the King's Garden.
So I invite you to join now. Thank you very much. Feet to the peacock. Up to the front. March.
That's pretty cool. They marching, y'all. Pretty cool, right? They going back down to where we just came from. This is how they are. Oh, look at the mortars. Oh. Now we go inside the fort.
She's out here, honey.
Wow. Pretty cool. Alright, so we're gonna go into the soldiers' barracks. And this is where the soldiers would have lived at.
Accurate as possible. So,
Wow.
we're going to need a piece of paper.
They had bunk beds. Sure. Nice and big, though. They weren't small.
Alright, and this piece of paper, you see the long side up? You want it exactly like this. No. So the way that I'm facing it your guys' way so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So that long side up. Next you can see your dowel. You can put your dowel down, but you want your dowel.
Yeah.
Soldiers, barracks. So we'll check the other side out now. Oh, that looks.
Pass them out. And you guys will have to plant the carriage seeds when you get home, huh?
Right there. This one.
It has a little bump.
Right there.
I put it back in here.
We learned how to write.
Perfect,
feather.
guys. So,
That's pretty cool.
perfect. I'm going to stamp your booklets. Now, of course, this is the British broad arrow. So this is a sign that would have been put on all sorts of different things you would have as a soldier. So think about
Gonna sleep up there? Go ahead, let me see.
I can't get up there.
the firearms a soldier might have as well. That's all going to have this British broad arrow on it.
Oh, wow.
Now also, you guys get to sign your name. Yeah, quill and ink.
I love
So go ahead. He's got his own stuff. There's a, yeah, feel free to
Got
bring
some drums up there.
Sign your name. Sign your name. And I have this.
Got a hat up there too.
I have all of your stuff.
How are you guys
Got a
doing?
hat.
Right? This.
Pretty cool. We made it to the top of this thing.
This fort is bigger than Fort Henry.
I think so, right? These are artifacts in here that were found here.
The plates.
French, when the French were here. This is before Napoleon. Little glass cups, wine glasses that they found.
Teapot.
British. Really cool stuff. Little charms.
Fish clams.
Fish and clams, yeah. White-tailed deer, turkey that they ate, chicken that they ate, and they ate pigeons too. Wow, this must be like musket fire, right? These must be bullets that hit the glass, right?
Must be. You gotta really do nothing to it.
Yeah. This way. Get up to 1900s. This looks like
General Electric.
definitely something, some boats here. This is a signal sign. They do signals. This is the captain's chair. Oh, this is artifacts from U.S. Ticonderoga, the battleship.
Look at the guy that was doing the video with us. He like that way.
Yeah, he's probably doing the next thing.
I'm shocked this is open.
Huh?
I'm shocked this is open.
Yes, it's to look out. It's pretty cool. Let's check this back here. Oh, we got more artifacts. Wow.
This is huge.
Things there. More boats. Getting cannons onto a ship there.
Oh, that's nice.
These are the replicas of boats that would have been fighting in 1776. These are the kind of soldiers you would have seen in this thing. What they look like, the flag that they had, different regiments. Wow, look at this place. Nice. This musket was for war, man. Not for sport. Look down the barrel of that gun right there. The musket. What a real musket look like. Pretty cool. Fort Carillon. His life. Pretty cool. Some glass. A horn. Huh? Yeah, they probably burning something somewhere. It's inside the barrel chamber. Powder magazines. This guy is hiding behind a tree, trying to shoot somebody.
So this gun.
Yeah. And then you got this Indian right here. Pretty cool, huh? He's looking out through telescope? Yeah, binoculars.
Oh, there was the fire.
Over there, yeah.
It's smelling like that. It's doing on purpose. It's smelling like it.
Oh yeah, it's burning right there.
That's what I said.
Beautiful. These are like 18th century safes right here where they kept all the money in. I mean, this thing is not moving, let me tell you. This thing is solid iron. Crazy. Wow, these things were able to go 2 miles, to hit somebody 2 miles. So he was basically hitting anybody that came around that corner right there. Look at all the mortars. Wow.
Cannons too?
Yeah, mortars. They do like pop-ups, you know? I see all the flagpoles they got. Pretty amazing. Let's walk around. Brand new wood. I'm building something down there to check out. We got something cooking over there.
Oh wow, it goes in a big circle.
Yeah. We was on that side already. The soldiers' barracks. Hello. Cooking food down there.
That's the car.
Oh, she's putting it out.
Are you cooking or just heating up water?
Neither. I'm rendering fat. Oh! Yeah. So my hope is to have time to make some soap in the next couple of weeks. So okay. First you gotta render the fat, you know? Sure.
Which means just cook it?
You're gonna heat it up and essentially get the impurities out of it. So I'm just trying to get it to a liquid form to be fat. I chopped up some of it and some of it I had in storage. So I just wanted to melt down, and then I've got my cheese cloth over there, an old piece of it, and I'm just going to strain it. It's pretty simple, as long as I don't dump the bucket over. And yeah, and then I'll just let it sit right here.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't take super long. Okay, hopefully in about 15 minutes. Okay. It'll be a hot liquid, and then we'll strain it off, and we'll be good to go. All right. Yeah.
Strain it and then
Over here, baby. Like,
So then I will put it in storage, but then I can make soap out of it. So tea and lemon coloring is the best soap.
they reenact this stuff.
So like all the wine, this would have been all and so then I'll collect it.
Make them on thicker.
Yeah. She got the manteca mantequing right now.
We'll do a more chemical combination of saponification and soap.
So she can make the papelillos, you know? And the papeles.
Let it set and I let that lie.
Right, so they are fixing this part of the fort over here. They're fixing the walls and everything, so this could be back to normal. As you can see, those mortars and cannons, they're original. All original. It's amazing. And there goes the King's Garden down there. See it all the way down here. This is a far drop, boy. This would have all had cannons up here. Every single one of them would have had cannons.
It's a French oven.
Oh,
French
yeah?
baked oven.
Oh, so they cooked in here.
They have bread.
Oh, wow. So this is probably the exhaust.
No, that's the freaking oven. You see it? It's nice to bake breads for the troops.
Wow. So we just walked in here and you got original artifacts from the war in Europe. That's a drum. A nice little pistol here. $1766. Wow, look at this gun. Musket from 1740 to 1773. This is before the revolution. Wow. Let's go to the next one.
Let me see the key.
Check out these stairs. Going up, going down. I don't think this door opens, does it? No.
What's that?
Come on. We made it down here. So this is the bottom of the French oven.
You can't even get up. You gotta go back up.
Oh, we're baking in there, boy. You have to go inside and do it. Come on, where you going?
Wait, you can't enter through there? Okay.
Old muskets that they found. Look at this, an old uniform. Wore during the Revolution, 1779. French.
And this force includes Oneida and Tuscarora allies. And they're going to meet at the Battle of Bristol. One of the bloodiest battles of the Revolution. And it marks the first time in 300 years Oneida have met each other on the field of battle. So they call in their oral history the place of great sadness. That will also spark
artifacts, a whole lot of muskets. This is a long one too.
Destroy each other's towns, crops. And to add to that, in 1779, Washington has ordered General John Sullivan with one of the largest forces ever assembled.
They came from Boston on this thing.
To attack into central Iroquois with a scorched earth.
3-pounder field piece. You gotta push that sucker around.
That was good in the one they showed the bridge that was built on the line. And that's what
There was a bridge there, but it broke.
that broke.
Yeah. Shoes.
They did it twice.
This is what he was talking about, the ship, the King's shipyard around that corner. Found a whole anchor. Pretty cool. Alright, so we found this spot right here.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, we're gonna check that out while she's cooking now. And just see what's down here real quick.
There's so many little hiding places.
I know, well, that's a fort, right? Nothing down here.
Yeah, but you can hide here.
Yeah. We'll go back up. Alright, so we're back. We're gonna go check on the cook over here and see what's cooking. See if it leaked down yet.
Made our dinner for us. So they made some salt pork, some vegetables from the garden, some bread.
You eat that way? Yes. And how long do you stay and work there for? Or do you do 5 days on and 4 days off or something? You get to go home?
We do. We believe it or not, work 9 to 5.
Okay, yeah.
So we jump in our cars and go take a shower.
I hear
We
that.
have big events, and for those we actually stay for the whole weekend. So
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
yeah. So for
That's nice.
certain occasions, we'll kind of immerse ourselves in it for 3 or 4 days.
Is it liquid yet?
It's getting there. It's getting there.
which way, Steve?
It's getting
wow.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big,
Big
bowl
blob.
before.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
big blob. Yeah.
Is grease you're making?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So this is just beef tallow, and I'm trying to render it down so that I can make soap.
Oh.
So of course,
Gotcha.
soap has two main ingredients. The first being the
Fat.
tallow
Yeah.
that's been rendered, exactly fat, and then the second is the lye. Lye, which actually comes from the ashes from the fireplace.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And your cheesecloth?
exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh.
strain it off.
Oh, wow.
To get all the gristle or whatnot is in there. Yeah.
So how do you make it smell good, the soap, if you do?
So, at least when I've made soap in years prior, it really doesn't have a smell to it. But
Gotcha.
you can add things to it if you want to. You can just think of like a perfumed soap.
Like a lavender or something? Okay, yeah.
Precisely. They're doing the same thing to soap in the 18th century.
Oh.
And just
Wow.
like we have different soaps for different things, our laundry soap and our hand washing soap,
Right.
there are different, slight recipes or variations for that. There are slight scents to it, so you'll see lavender a lot, rosemary. If it's a nicer soap, if it's just like a normal kind of everyday soap, you just kind of leave it. There's soft soap and hard soap, so you can find all kinds of different variations.
That's
Depending
amazing.
on what you're growing, right? Yeah, exactly.
And that too, yeah. I've done some laundry soap that has a bluing agent to it. So, a lot of our dyes or detergent today has blue in it. We put indigo on the top of ours.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
the same kind of idea. It's making those whites look even brighter, and cleaner.
Okay.
Which is a really big deal in the 18th century. You
Yeah.
want your linens to look nice and crisp.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you're dirty, if you look dirty, it's not only you're dirty, but it's a reflection of your moral character.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I
So you
believe
had
it.
to be clean, yeah.
Exactly. So like to look clean was to be clean as a
Clean
whole.
altogether, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which is kind
Oh,
of against.
people got away from that, now, right? It's like, it's crazy, especially this generation.
There's definitely a different mentality.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting to see. A lot of us have a concept that in the 18th century they were like grimy and dirty all the time, and they would
not
be
true.
honestly horrified by that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Not true.
Yeah, they were, constantly shifting things out. That's why women were attached to the army, to act as laundresses.
Clean,
And these
yeah.
women were paid for what they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, women of the army could actually make more than their soldier husbands.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so, I mean, granted, soldiers do not make a lot in this period. Unfortunately, that's something that hasn't changed.
Yeah.
But women who are doing laundry, I mean, they ultimately know they have a corner on the market. They know that they are needed.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
And so there are different times in the army, in the orderly books, where, there's some discourse between, hey, we have to put a limit on how much these women can charge, because the soldiers are going into debt to the women of the army.
Paying them. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, they know they're needed. They know they're important. And women are also doing things like nursing, which pays even more than laundry.
Okay.
It is, I like to think about it like hazard pay, because you're next to someone with smallpox or,
Right.
a very spreadable disease. And again, as nurses, work really hard today. It's
Yeah.
really hard work then too.
Right.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in an army hospital that might be on the move.
The wounds and all that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Dangerous conditions.
Oh, man.
Ooh, I think the big chunk disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Let's grab the spoon behind.
Oh, yeah, it did. That's crazy.
It's like gold in here, All right.
So after you heat it up and make it liquid, so you just cool it down?
Yeah, I'll probably cool it down, a little bit, because it actually hardens really fast.
Yeah.
And I actually tried to do this a couple days ago, and I had to step off for 20 or 30 minutes, and by the time I came back, it was hard. I was like, Well, okay, fine.
Next time, yeah.
Next time. So yeah, so I probably won't leave it for very long, but then I'll just put the cheesecloth over the lid, and that'll just catch any of the schmutz.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the liquid I'll just pour off into a bucket. I'll let it sit.
And then it's right, yeah.
Exactly, and then store it away. Yeah. Kind of nice place for it, but pretty simple. Soap making as a whole is pretty simple. You have to make sure you're putting your ingredients together in the right order when you're soap making, because otherwise you can create a chemical explosion.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of fun when you're doing it.
Wow.
But other than that, it's really pretty simple and pretty easy. And in 1774, women we know are making soap really throughout peacetime, because Fort Carillon, just north of us, which is a fortification that's quite frankly bigger, better, newer, and nicer than this fort in the 18th century. It burns down in April of 1773.
Wow.
And the initial thought is that women making soap burned it down, which is kind of a misogynistic approach.
Right, exactly.
But there is a silver lining to this. They went and they interviewed all sorts of people, and most of the time they really would have left out the women and children of the army in those interviews, but because they thought it was women making soap, they interviewed them quite heavily. And so not only do we get the perspective of what a soldier's everyday life is, it's the whole garrison, it's everybody. And again, the day it burned down, it was just a normal day in the fort. And so it gives you a really good insight as to just what your day's going on is. What kind of tasks you might be doing. And unfortunately, they were making soap, but they in the end determined that the flue just needed some sweeping. So the women of the army were off the hook for that one.
Wow, thank you so much.
Of course.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
So we're gonna go through these thing here. We didn't get to go into this one yet. But
Probably rooms.
yeah. Oh, they left a whole lot of crumbs here. Somebody was eating bread.
Yeah.
This was probably where they ate at. Oh look, butter. No.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool. We didn't see the upstairs part. Let's go see the upstairs part, and then I think we're pretty good. Oh, we can't go up.
Yeah, that first one.
Oh, the first one. Let's go up. I'll go check it out. Oh, this is the one we can't go in, but you can see inside though. Wow, look at their shoes.
That looks so comfy.
Yeah, right?
Okay, thank you. You're welcome. She said I look so comfy, real comfy, right?
Shoes. Let's go upstairs, see what they
I'm
got.
sending pictures to family.
Yeah.
Where's the hand?
Oh, wow.
Uniforms. Your pay is all coming out of your pay. So you end up making.
This is where they make the uniforms.
As a soldier in the British Army, unless you bring a trade or do extra work. So it's sometimes the case that in Britain, roadways need to be constructed, and they will have soldiers do this work, and they will get paid extra to essentially work as a construction crew, making roadways. And then if you didn't have you worked in the trade of construction, you're a stonemason, you're a bricklayer, a carpenter, anything like that. What you often see is soldiers being taken from their regiments and put into a corps of artificers, and then being sent to different locations to do that work. So around this time, construction is happening on Fort Niagara. Soldiers are being drawn from different regiments in North America, put into a corps like this, and sent to go construct the fort, because they have backgrounds in construction.
create their own construction based on who is.
Exactly. So the British Army, they're really all about utilizing the material they have, whether that be a skill or a physical material. Nothing different.
This is leaving the front of the fort. Oh wow, you can't even see in there, but it looks like a bed in there. Who knows what this place was like?
This is nice.
Can't really see in there though, but it is really weird. So who came through these?
George Washington, Benjamin Franklin.
Benedict Arnold. Ethan Allen.
Is that the one that kept saying Ethan yesterday?
Oh, he's back at the log cabin?
Wow, George Washington was here, man. He walked through these doors, man.
Yeah.
That's back at the.
That's
Benjamin
crazy.
Franklin too.
Okay.
Wow. Pretty cool.
About the Benjamins, and the president.
Top of the fort over here. What a beautiful view this place had. We got some big mortars here though. Boom. Put that gunpowder in there.
You mad so just to lift this bad boy up.
Yeah, these look portable. These look like these are portable. Cause those big ones, they ain't moving those. Those ones over there, you ain't moving those. This is Fort Ticonderoga. Finally made it.
Did you ever come as a kid?
Oh, I don't know.
You drink beer? Like, how did they get it?
They had rum. I'm sure they had tobacco.
Oh, can't go.
But this is pretty cool.
Nice, dangerous. No construction.
The bottom of the fort here.
Yeah.
So if you was in here, you would have probably definitely got killed.
Why? Because they would have landed to the bottom?
They would have shot you right here.
Who? Oh, whoever you, if you intruded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have been shot and you would have been this close. The walls. Anyway, let's go to the gift shop.
Rendering of the flag, sign.
Yeah?
And all this stuff in here. We're gonna check it all out. See if we get something. No, they got
She
patches.
said sometimes they have to do stuff that they have to spend the whole weekend.
Yeah, I believe it. Pretty crazy. Adventure knife, pocket, and spoon. Knot tying game. All the little games, right?
Yeah.
What they got. Pretty cool.